Hey there, welcome to Mindset Mastery. I'm your host, Lisa, and today we're diving into something that plays a huge role in achieving long-term success, building habits. Now, I know what you're thinking, habits? Isn't that just about brushing your teeth or making your bed? Well, yes, but it's so much more than that. Habits are those small, seemingly insignificant actions that we do every day, and over time they shape who we become. It's kind of like planting seeds. You don't see the results overnight, but if you keep watering them, eventually, they'll grow into something meaningful. So let's talk about why habits matter. Think about the goals you've set for yourself. Maybe you want to get healthier, advance in your career, or be more mindful in your daily life. Whatever your goal is, the truth is, it's the small, consistent actions you take that will get you there. It's not about huge, drastic changes. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. I'll share a personal story with you. A few years ago, I wanted to start reading more. I've always loved books, but I just never had the time, or so I thought. So I made a simple commitment. Read just 10 pages every day. That's it. 10 pages. Some days I'd read more, but even on busy days, I made sure to at least hit that small goal. Fast forward to now, and I've read dozens of books I probably wouldn't have touched if I hadn't built that daily habit. It's amazing how such a small commitment can snowball into something big. That's what habits do. They work in the background, silently shaping your future. But here's the tricky part. Building new habits can be hard. We all know how excited we are at the start, right? You set a goal, you're pumped, you have all this energy, and then 2 weeks later, life happens. You start skipping workouts, that daily journaling habit? Forgotten. Sound familiar? That's why it's important to start small. And I mean really small. So small that it almost seems too easy. Want to start meditating? Start with just 2 minutes a day. Thinking of exercising more? Try 10 push-ups every morning. The key is to build momentum. The easier the habit is to start, the more likely you'll stick with it. Another key aspect is consistency. I've found that one of the most effective ways to build habits is through what's called habit stacking. This means linking a new habit to something you're already doing. Let's say you already have a solid habit of making coffee every morning. You can stack a new habit right on top of that, like stretching for 5 minutes while your coffee brews. It becomes easier because you're attaching it to something automatic. Now, I won't lie, there will be days when you don't feel like doing it. That's normal. The trick is not to let one off day turn into a week of skipping. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just get back on track the next day. Another important point. Celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Seriously, even if it feels like no big deal. Like writing in your journal for 5 minutes or drinking that extra glass of water. Acknowledge it. These small victories fuel motivation and make you more likely to keep going. To wrap it up, building habits isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up consistently, even if it's just in small ways. Over time, these small actions compound, and before you know it, you'll see the change you've been working towards. So if there's something you've been wanting to achieve, ask yourself, what's the tiniest habit I can start today? And then go for it. Trust me, the results will come. Thanks for tuning in to Mindset Mastery. If you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. I'd love to hear about the habits you're working on, so feel free to share them with me on social media. Until next time, remember, small steps lead to big results.